Peace, light, love, and prosperity. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. If this is your first time watching, my name is MicahstarPsychic. Hello and welcome to the Spiritualist Boutique. Okay, so I wanted to do something different this time around. I wrote some channeled messages for each pile. So this reading is going to be very lengthy. As you can see, this is a big stack, okay? So please stick around and comment below. Let me know how it resonates with you. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Also, hit that bell notification so you can know when I upload any new videos. Alright, so I saw two separate colors. I saw the color blue, so pile 1 is blue and pile 2 is gray. So I'll give you a second to just meditate on a color or a number, or even do a heat check. If you don't know what a heat check is, just take a second to either put your hand over the phone on a specific pile to feel vibration or warmth, and that's how you could pick a pile. Others of you already know what pile it is, so just go ahead and click the timestamp below and we can get started. Okay, so pile 1, you have the blue pile. Put that there. Maybe move it a little bit higher. Okay. So we're going to leave your stack here for right now, and I'm going to read what I channeled when I did automatic writing. I picked up the number 3, 7, 4, and 2. I heard the words peace, find tranquility, take your time, heart chakra, headaches, maybe earaches, muffled hearing, hair or scalp tingles, and your message from the divine, your spirit guides, or your person from the other side. This can be a beloved past, loved one that had passed away. Is, I love you, my child. If only you knew the blessing that awaits you. We want you to look closer at what makes you happy and why the spark of passion lies within you. It's time to act. Do something exciting and liberating. Stop restricting yourself. And I'm sorry, it's a little rough. Okay, y'all, don't judge me. It's a little rough. But this is the first time I did automatic writing, and that's what came through. So we're gonna see what. We're just gonna tuck this right here. We're gonna see what your cards say. Okay. So we're gonna go first with the tarot, okay, which only 2 came out. We have the 9 of earth and the 9 of air. Okay, so automatically there are 2 9s, so there's about to be a cycle completion. You're almost there, but you need to, like the channeled message said, you need to be able to change your mindset, break free from certain patterns or beliefs or limitations. I'm also seeing some of you are beginning to know your self-worth and be able to appreciate yourselves and try to make those changes. But it's a long process. I see some of you maybe working a lot at night, or it's hard for you to really keep up with your thoughts or your ideas or your inventions, I'm hearing, okay? Let's see. What else does the divine want to say? We have do something new, do something different. We have it's not as if you need anyone. You have what it takes. If they once loved you, they still do. Okay? And so this gives me a couple different other energies and messages. So bear with me because I'm channeling. So there's a lot of you. For some of you, this is like, this is love. Okay, for some of you. And you may have been crying a lot or staying up a lot late or having telepathic dreams or astral projections, and you're wondering if this connection is worth it. You're also wondering if this person is still thinking of you, if their feelings were actually genuine, because they don't communicate that with you. And so that's one of the messages that I'm getting. The other message that I'm getting here is that the divine is telling you that you need to be able to break free from old relationships and people and situations that no longer match your vibration. They no longer or they will no longer fulfill you, even though you feel like that's the missing piece that you're asking for. They're saying that there's something way better. Okay? Let's see questions the divine wants you to ask yourself. What is it that fascinates me so much that the thought or feeling of it won't leave me alone? How do I put this feeling into action right now? So there's a lot of action here. I feel like, and this is this feels like the solar plexus too. So being confident in your choices, right? I'm really feeling here that the divine wants you to find what sparks your passion, what makes you feel good on a daily basis, what makes you feel confident, what allows you to express yourself so vividly and freely, and do that thing, be able to feel those feelings. The other question we have is, would I be proud of myself if I spoke to other people in the same way as my thoughts speak to me? How do my thoughts speak to me? Okay, so this is like the green heart chakra. I really feel like some of you with this 9 of air, you may be very judgmental of yourselves, of your thoughts, of what you want to manifest. So you may go back and forth in your head, not really believing in yourself, or not believing in a love situation, or not believing in what you can manifest. And in fact, you're doing the complete polar opposite, and you're manifesting your worst nightmares, you know, just a whole bunch of blockages that you're creating along your journey and your path, whether it be in your love life, in your career, spiritually, and it's causing a really big shift and change. Let's see here. We have for your advice on what to do. Caress your hands lightly, as with a feather. Whisper to yourself, what lovely hands I have. It's time for you to physically appreciate yourself, okay? If you don't feel comfortable in your skin, I feel like this is for like somebody that's trying to go for modeling or acting or something like that. You have like body image issues, or occasionally it comes up in your mind and you tend to say certain things to yourself that belittles yourself. They're saying really channel and like really appreciate yourself. I'm seeing a lot of self-love healing that is needed at this time in order for you to break free from that mindset, okay? The other one we have is lie down, get up as fast as you can. Lie down again. Now get up as slowly as you can. Pay attention to your body when it moves slowly. Isn't it clever? Okay, so some of you are rushing, okay? Constantly on the move, constantly not really paying attention to the body aches, and I'm hearing like muscle spasms and like rickety bones. So obviously I'm not talking about nobody that's old, but I'm hearing rickety bones. So like maybe like when you move around your bones pop a lot, or your knees, there's like a problem with your knees where like you stand too long and your knees start hurting. They're saying start listening to your body. And not only that, but also have fun with your body, you know, be able to stretch, be able to see what your limits are, if you can go beyond your limits, okay? Alright, let's see what else we have here. I'm going to go with your chakra card. Wow, yeah, yellow, solar plexus, miracle. So there's definitely a miracle. I think that's what I channeled. Let's read it again. I love you, my child. If only you knew the blessing, see, miracle. If only you knew the blessing that awaits you. We want you to look closer at what makes you happy and why the spark of passion lies within you. It's time to act, do something exciting and liberating. Stop restricting yourself. Okay. And again, the numbers are 3, 7, 4, and 2. Okay. So yes, there is a miracle coming. We're going to go into like what that miracle is in a second. We have listen with your heart. So they want you to focus on your heart chakra, focus on your solar plexus, on what boosts your confidence. Work on affirmations and reprogramming. It says, get to know each other. Learn to meet another's needs for love. So this could be specifically, you got to learn what you need in love. If you're with a partner or starting to get to know somebody romantically, they're saying make sure that you are expressing yourself and what you need, but also really be receptive into what your partner needs, okay? And then we have, look, double, miracles and blessings. Everything has its gifts. So I feel like some of you are going to be receiving something. Some of you could be receiving something in fall. Okay, we just hit fall season. However, this is a timeless reading, so you don't have to really worry about that. But I do feel like this is like more like you reap what you sow. Like the more that you focus on healing yourself and reprogramming how you're projecting things, working on the heart chakra, working on the solar plexus, working on what it is exactly. I'm also hearing like you need to know exactly what you want in order for them to give it to you. Let's see what else we have here. We have reconnect. Secrets lurk in the captive shadows, deep in the woods. So you have to reconnect with your spirit guides. That's exactly what they're saying. You have to reconnect with your spirit guides. You have to reconnect with maybe a past loved one, because this also looks like this is a conch shell. You see how she's like, I hope you like don't you can see it without the glare, but it's a conch shell, and this woman is putting the conch shell next to her ear. And so spirit really wants you, or the universe really wants you to know that they want you to pay attention more. They want you to listen. Some of you have some clairaudient gifts. and you may start picking up like other frequencies, so your ears might be like ringing. There's some issues with the ears. It just feels funny or whatever. They're saying listen to different frequencies, allow yourself to elevate more. Then we have growth. The tallest oak tree once started as a seedling. Do not be afraid to start something new. Again, that reflects on what I was channeling. So it's time for you not to just limit yourself, but for you to explore new options. Like maybe you, like for someone that's artistic, maybe you have stopped painting, or you know you're not into it anymore and you just don't know how else to be creative. Maybe another project would be, you know, to try to attempt to make candles, or you know, possibly try to do like a tie-dye t-shirt or something like that. They're saying do something that is still around like your expertise, but in a different form, for you to be a beginner again, but grow stronger in your gift or your talent, or something that makes you very happy. Let's see what else we have here. We have clearing, make room for growth. And so obviously in order for growth there needs to be space and room. So obviously I kind of feel like this is telling me that they specifically want you to be open to experiencing new things, but say you have a lot of excuses with the 9 of air. Like it could be, you know, down talk could also be like, well, I don't have enough time, or I don't know when to do it, or you know, just limiting yourself basically. They're saying you need to clear out that judgment, that judgmental vibe that you have within yourself, within the situation. I'm also seeing that you may be clearing out some emotional stuff that you thought that wasn't really affecting you, but then you realize that it was. Let's see here. We have flow. Go with the flow. Water trickles down a stream. Do not hurry. So, okay, so obviously you're going to be going through a lot of shifts and changes, you know, addressing a lot in order for you to manifest what you truly want. But they're saying don't rush yourself, you know. Someone, like I'm seeing, okay, this is weird. I'm seeing like a ice block or something, and like it's somebody's sculpting something, and it's like a big square like block, and they're chipping away at this block, and they're saying, you know, you're not going to get the finished result overnight. You have to continue chipping away, you know, clearing out in order to get the end result that you want, whether that be an artistic piece or a project that you're working on that needs to be revisited and edited over and over again, or if you need to go back to school and learn something, or remaster something, or go to some type of job training. They're saying you have to be patient with yourself. This is not an overnight type of situation. This takes a lot of time, okay? Let's see. We'll see what the moon energy is here. We have don't let your pride get away. And whenever I get this card, it's really about, you know, someone stepping up to the plate, getting things done. But it's also about being humble enough to ask people for help. I'm also seeing that orange and yellow, so sacral chakra and solar plexus is present there. So how you express yourself, you know, don't limit yourself on, you know, asking for help because you feel like people would judge you or look at you different, okay? We have work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. So Again, clearing. This has a lot to do with clearing. This is like clearing out that emotional junk and clutter that's sitting in your aura, sitting in your space, not allowing you to manifest new beginnings because it's a new moon, you know? Let's see here. We have, what do you need to release? Again, that's triple confirmation there that you need to let something go. So this could be, you know, I'm hearing for some of you, this could be like an old partner or old friend or a family member, someone that you were really close with emotionally that said some things to you, and now you have these haunting thoughts of, you know, whether or not you're going to make it, if you're going to be successful, or there's like this back and forth energy of whether you want to do it or you don't want to do it. For some of you, you're trying to decide on something, but you're more scared than anything else. And so they're saying release the fear, release the judgment. Okay, stop judging yourself. And if you have to do like some affirmations where you like record yourself doing the affirmations and listen to it in the morning or listen to it at night in order for you to reprogram the way you're thinking, then do that. Okay. Let's see. We have beauty here. So again, I kind of feel like some of you are really looking at yourself differently, or need to look at yourself differently, need to look at the different aspects of yourself that make you unique. Okay? Then we have surrender. So yes, you need to surrender to the divine. So everything that you need to release, don't feel like you need to do this on your own. Ask, you know, for help. Ask the universe for help. Ask your ancestors for help. Ask your spirit guides for help. You know, say, you know, I'm really having a hard time. I'm really emotional. Please help me let go of all this emotional baggage. Help me release all these, you know, toxic thoughts, and, you know, help me make better choices, you know, and they will assist you with that. And then we have emerging, which is beautiful because you're going from this energy of like you're restricting yourself and you're holding back and you're kind of really emotional and everything. I really feel like you're daydreaming a lot too, but it's like wishful thinking where like, oh, you know, this is just a daydream, this is not going to actually work, it's not going to actually go through the way I wanted to plan it. Some of you, this may be like a relationship that you don't know whether or not this person actually finds you attractive, if there's actual chemistry here, because you kind of feel neglected, you kind of feel emotionally wishy-washy, or they give you this emotional wishy-washiness and then they come out of nowhere and they get all close to you, so you're all over the place when it comes to it. Take it as it applies, okay? But I'm really picking up that you are going to, once you start doing all of these things and you listen to your spirit guides and the universe, okay, with this message, they're saying that you're gonna grow, okay? You're gonna grow with your confidence, you're gonna be more grounded, your friendships and your relationships are gonna become healthier, maybe you're gonna have a stronger bond with someone, okay? We have here undying love, focused intention, true love, medicine woman. Some of you are healers or are going to go to a healer, maybe do some Reiki, or meditate, and while you're meditating you're going to be releasing, so you may be crying, releasing some anger, maybe about love, in order for you to start channeling in unconditional love from the universe. And then we have be strong. So this is also talking about your intuition. So you have to listen to your body, like, you know, you have to listen to your body, you have to listen to your intuition, know what your spirit guides are trying to say to you. I feel like there's downloads coming in and you're not really understanding it because you're all over the place emotionally. That's why they're saying stay focused, have a focused intent. So some of you may need to do like a vision board, or really stay focused on like certain projects. Don't jump all over from project to project. Stay on one or two 3 projects at max, they're saying. But in order for you to stay organized so you won't feel so chaotic. Alright, and then we have some angel answers here. So we have no. So if you're asking if something's the right time or if something's going to work out, the answer is no. Presently, right now, it's no. Okay? We have recovery. So maybe that is a no because you need to heal right now. You may need to heal mentally. Obviously, look at this. In the crown chakra. That beam of light. You may need to heal the crown chakra, meditate. You know, this woman's meditating. So no, now is not the right time. Now you have to focus on yourself, recover from whatever you've gone through in the past in order to stay balanced. We have get more information. So some of you, again, I was picking up like you might need to remaster something, re-edit or revisit a project, go to some job training or go back to school or something like that, you know. So you may need to have to get more information about what you're trying to do, okay? If some of you are trying to really figure out your chakras, you might need to do some research on chakras, on what you should be eating, on what frequencies you want to meditate with, if you're doing like Reiki or meditation sounds or singing bowls, stuff like that. And then we have a peaceful resolution. So obviously there's a gift coming, okay? Because I'm seeing this gift coming in from all angles, okay? And I feel like this gift could be healing, okay? And the healing within itself is going to have a domino effect. You know, that's really what I'm picking up. There's a lot of healing coming in, a lot of work that you need to do, pile 1, my blue pile, okay? I really hope that you enjoyed this. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know how this reading resonated with you. Okay, now we're going to move to pile 2. Okay, pile 2. So, I did things a little bit differently. I did automatic writing to channel your energy. I'm just going to put this right here right now. This is going to be a lengthy reading. I have all these cards. Just going to leave that there. And I'm going to read your channeled message. Okay. So what I got from your channeled automatic writing was third eye, something about grief, pain, or loss, an itchy scalp, freedom to do anything you desire, feelings of being incomplete or left out in the cold, not enough in all that you do, always pushing for a deadline, and then your spirit guides, your message from someone that has passed away, or the universe, whatever, you know, you're feeling like this person is, or this energy is. Their message is, it's time to look into what the spiritual ascension is all about. Time to let your inner light gleam in the darkness. Yes, there are so many life-altering changes happening for you right now. But we promise it's all worth it. Hang on, it's gonna get funky. Alright, that's your channeled message. You know, it's a little rough, okay? Don't judge me, y'all. Channeling is hard. So I'm just going to leave this right here. And I want to see what your tarot cards are. You actually have more tarot cards than the first pile. So we have the Dreamer. So the Dreamer is about someone that's ready to start a new adventure, someone that's very curious and wants to learn, someone that needs to be brave in order to take their next few steps. And I'm seeing a lot of green here, so you know, you may be facing some emotions that it's hard for you to face. But I'm also seeing Archangel Michael in the background, and I do see that you're protected when it comes to this. We have the Ace of Fire, which could be a new venture, a new project, just a new spark of passion as well, or new desires. And then we have Six of Air. So that has to do with, you know, moving to calmer waters. So maybe you've been getting in this really, this really kind of crazy type of energy prior to this, you know, and now things are starting to look up. And then we have the Four of Water. Some of you may be really wanting to start something new or have another option when it comes to having something fulfilling in your desires, something that has you more active, especially mentally, you know, something that is not, something that doesn't bore you, you know. Let's see, what is the universe wanting to say to you? We have Hubba Bubba. So Hubba Bubba is kind of like, I kind of feel like that's expansion. I also feel like that's like, you know, some love is coming towards you that you don't know about, and they're really excited for you to find out who it is or where it's coming from. And we have, it's time for a love fest. So yeah, I feel like some of you may be, you know, if you're not in a relationship, there's someone new coming in that's really going to spark your desires, your passion, your sex life is going to be like amazing. And I feel like you're going to go from feeling like you don't want to take any offers to like you might actually want to take this offer. For those of you that are in a relationship, I feel like things are going to start getting better if they were in rocky waters, especially when it comes to the intimacy. I also see that, you know, the both of you are going to be working together a lot, but I see that there's like a whole new phase coming in. We have create space for new love. So definitely, this is definitely new love for some of you. If you're in a relationship right now, this probably just means that your love is going to reach another level. And so you need to release some of how you used to love each other in the past in order to make room on how to love each other now. And we have don't be misled. So obviously with the Fool here, you don't want to be foolish. You don't want to make foolish decisions. So if you're single and you feel like the first person that, you know, finds you attractive or is like throwing you, you know, sexual vibes or whatever, they're saying make sure that you weigh out the pros and cons and that you're actually going to be satisfied with this person and you're not going to be left feeling upset or discontent. Okay, we're going to see what questions Spirit or the universe wants you to focus on right now. We have, what does being mean to me? So they want you to know, or they want you to focus on what does being present, you know, being, whether that be alive, present, in the past, emotional, like what does that mean to you? And how can you grow from that? How can you reflect on it in order for it to help you move forward in your journey? And then we have, there is something in my life that makes me forget time while I'm doing it. What is it? So what is that one thing that you like to do that you don't even bother looking at the time. You don't even bother worrying about how long you've been doing it. And it just makes you feel so free. It makes you feel liberated. It makes you feel really good inside. Okay? And please, y'all, I'm not talking about watching TV. I'm not talking about watching TV because honestly, that's not even something. I mean, like, yes, we can enjoy being entertained, but we're talking about something that you just lose yourself in and you feel happy and content fully, and you're able to continue to do that all day long and not be bored of it eventually. Okay, because eventually you're gonna, if you're watching TV all the time, eventually you're gonna get bored. You're gonna want to watch another TV show or another movie or another documentary or listen to a different song or a different artist, and eventually you're not gonna want to do it anymore. So you got to dig deep on this one. Okay, and then we have, what are my best qualities? So if you want to pursue something different, or you want to have or find a passion or spark a passion, you also have to know what are your qualities. What kind of qualities do you have? What kind of gifts do you have? What kind of talents do you have? You know, are you able to go ahead and do new things with a dreamer? Are you able to be a visionary and see, you know, a different path, you know, a different kind of way of doing things in order for you to really spark passion back into your life, you know, desire, being able to, you know, actually act on it and move forward, you know? We have, what kinds of routines or habits limit my experience of my everyday life? So again, like, is it that you're on your phone for too long, right? Is it that you end up scrolling on social media for hours and hours and hours and you just lose yourself there? Is it watching too much TV? Is it overeating? Is it eating unhealthy things? Is it hanging around with people that honestly you shouldn't have been hanging around with? Is it projecting certain things to yourself that you shouldn't be projecting because you're awesome, you know? What are those things? We have, what kind of advice on my life would my old self give my current self? So this is a good reflection. So I really see that they're really wanting you to, and for some reason I'm hearing the number 5. So you may be seeing number 5 a lot, or you may have been born on on the 5th or in May, or the number 5 is somewhat significant, or you're just going through changes. But they're saying, like, how have you changed? You know, like, how would you speak to yourself like 5 years ago? Like, if you were to be able to sit with your 5-year-old self, or with the you that was 5 years younger than now, you know, how would you, what would you tell them? What would you tell them that you messed up in? You know, how would you guide them better than what you have guided yourself throughout the situation? So they're really wanting you to reflect. We're saying here, am I focusing more on what my life looks like than on what it feels like? So, alright, so some of you need to really get in your feels when it comes to, like, what you want to manifest. Okay, so if you're trying to manifest something, whether it be love or, you know, a new career or financial freedom, okay, it's time for you to really feel, you know, really excited about what you want in life. And not just what you want in life, but really how you're going to do it, right? Take action. We have what would happen if I didn't try to control the future, right? So we have this energy of like, okay, yes, you want to take action. Yes, you want to have a lot of like passion and desire, like with this new project or whatever it may be, whether it be love or money or your spiritual venture and getting to know yourself on a deeper level. But it's really time for you to really reflect on how you're limiting yourself. You know, what are you doing in order to like create blockages and obstacles, right? You need to balance that out in a positive way. Then we have, if I didn't feel shame or fear, what would I do now? So basically, if you gave no fucks, if you had no limitations, if you had all the money in the world, what would you do now? What will make you happy? And start manifesting and working towards that. Because when you do that, you are going to raise your vibration. And when you raise your vibration, you're going to feel so much better. And it's going to be easier to attract things, okay? Okay, this is what they want you to do. They said, lie down comfortably, place your hands on your heart, and close your eyes. Feel your heart beating happy and strong. So they want you to be grateful. They want you to be present. They want you to be able to feel love, feel joy, feel unconditional support, because they're there for you, okay? But you have to feel it. If you don't feel it, then you won't believe it, is what they're saying. The next card is, if excited was a move, what would it look like? Show the move and shout, I feel excited. So maybe you need to get in your body and feel what these feelings are. Feel what excitement is. Feel what joy is. Feel what happiness is. Feel what limitlessness is. Feel what freedom is. In order for you to really start jumping up and down and be able to visualize it. You know, some of you may need to do some vision boards. You know, some actual exercises to move yourself around and feel that energy, okay? We have wiggle your fingers, jiggle your toes, and say, I can do anything. They're saying that you need to believe in yourself, okay? They're saying that you need to feel that excitement and feel that power. Work on your inner power, okay? And we have twist and turn your body. So yeah, some of you really need to like start moving your body a lot. You might not move around a lot, and it's time for you to really like release energy. That's another good way to release energy or stagnant energy. If you're feeling really lethargic or tired, or you can't really focus, just move your body around. You know, do a 30-day dance challenge, you know, whether it just be one song that you dance to and then you're done, okay? Or if you want to do a full workout, you know, regimen, then hey, go for it. But they're saying move your body, be one with your body. You could do yoga, Pilates, exercise, or just dance. Just stretch your body. Allow that energy to flow through you, and you're going to start feeling like a kid again. And that's the best kind of way you want to feel, because you're going to be able to manifest better. Alright, we're going to see the moons here. It's time to release negativity. So yeah, you definitely need to lose out some negativity that's like attached to you. Have faith in your dreams. So when it comes to the negativity, I kind of feel like some of it has like some stagnation to do with like whether or not you believe in you being successful, or you being to achieve a certain limit or something like that, like a certain goal or something, they're saying. And instead of you manifesting, you're looking at things very like a slim chance, a slim to none chance. And they're saying break free from that, you know. Don't be misled. Don't mislead yourself either, you know. Let's see what chakra card you have. self-worth. Right, working on that sacral chakra, working on that solar plexus, working on that heart chakra. I actually see, like, you need to actually, I feel like this pile needs an actual realignment altogether. You need a whole realignment of your chakras and working on, you know, balancing yourself out in order for you to, like, move forward and have, like, this slingshot to success, because you really need to be aligned when it comes to this. You can't have, like, all these obstacles and hurdles and stuff like that that you have created or you have allowed people to put in your path, you know, in your mind. You know, you have to break free from all of that. Let's see what your spirit guides are saying to you. We have like attracts like, and if you see this, it's like this girl is holding this girl, which is holding the little girl. So that kind of shows me like the universe, your ancestors, and you. Like, they're holding you. You're protected. And they want you to know that if you project, okay, this is also about projection, they're saying. If you project the energy of, I am not enough, or I don't have enough to do this, or be successful, or I can't do that right now, or I don't have enough money to, or anything like that, you need to shift that. You need to change that. You need to project something different. Okay, you know how people say fake it till you make it? Well, how about instead of saying I can't afford that right now, say I'm going to purchase that, and I'm going to purchase that in a week or two. You know, make it a goal. All right, and when you say that, universe is going to be tested. Now you're testing the universe. Now you're taking charge. Now you are taking control of what you project, and the universe has to deliver. Okay, and eventually, you know, you might have more clients, you might have overtime, you may have, you know, somebody might give you money out of nowhere, you might find money, whatever, but you're going to be able to get that project done. You're going to be able to purchase that thing. You're going to be able to get the job. You're going to be able to go to that school or that course or that training or whatever. You're going to be able to do it because you projected something completely different to the universe. Have you ever heard someone say, oh, my day just can't get any worse, and then it does? Because they tested the universe. They projected that energy out. They're saying like attracts like. So the more you attract good things into your life, you say good affirmations, uplifting affirmations, you meditate, you realign yourself, you remove yourself from people that are just not the vibration or the energy that you actually want to stay in. You know, a really great tip is, if you want to be wealthy, then hang around people that are wealthy, or people that know how to manage their money right, or, you know, watch and read up and study, you know, people that are spiritual if you want to be more spiritual. You know, insert yourself into the community that you want to in order to raise your vibration. Test your limits, they're saying. Then we have express your love through gifts. Okay, so some of you may feel like you're limited to receiving anything. So universe is saying that you have to give something to someone. Now, don't do it in the form of like, well, if I give this to this person, then I'm going to go ahead and get something back immediately. Don't do it in that way, because then it really wouldn't be the energy of just giving something. It would be expecting something, and sometimes the universe wouldn't respond to that in a positive way. But I do see that some of you are going to be receiving some gifts. I also feel like some of you, if you give more, if you're a giving person, you receive unexpected gifts. You receive, you know, I'm seeing like donations or just unexpected money, or, you know, opportunities or blessings that people normally don't have a chance to do. You're really lucky. Let's see. Choose love. So this woman has the glow of blue. So she's really sad, very depressed, and she is looking away from the garden. And so it's time for you to really heal yourself, really look in your inner wounds in order for you to release that, in order for you to actually welcome in new things, okay? Some of you may have had some issues with some relationships, and that's why you have some self-worth issues. You might not, you might have some insecurities about how you look or how to express yourself emotionally. And then we have I love you. Okay, so obviously the universe loves you, your spirit guides love you, your ancestors love you. We have change. Okay, so there's big change coming in for you. We have friends. So I feel like this change could be in your community. There's going to be a big shift and change in your community, or they're asking you to change and shift your community in order for you to be more successful. Yes, in order for you to have more opportunities. We have journey here, and we have renew. So when it comes to renew, I feel like you have to open up your energy. I'm hearing your aura needs to be cleansed. You may, for some of you in the spiritual community already, I feel like you may need a spiritual bath or a cleanse or something to raise the vibration of your aura, okay? But yes, I'm seeing that there needs to be some emotional release. You definitely need to cut some people off, or at least have, if you want to remain with those friends, because I know there's like people that don't want to cut people off completely. It's very difficult, or they're just in the beginning and they don't know what to do, and they're, you know, they've been friends with these people for so many years since they were a child, or it might be their actual family that they really don't want to cut off because you know, their family. Well, Spirit is saying that just create a community where you can unplug from those people, unplug from the toxic people, and be able to be with uplifting, high vibrational people. Some of you need to work on your throat chakra a lot. You're not speaking up. You're not talking. You're not speaking up for yourself. You're not being true to yourself. And you're not saying what you need to say, especially with a certain friend or something like that. Excuse me. Alright, let me see what else we have here. We have gratitude, so you may need to work on like a gratitude journal in order to manifest better. We have inspiration, so some of you are really going to get that inspiration. Like there's going to be this epiphany or idea or project that's going to come through, and you're just going to be like, yes! Because I just see her like being so excited. And there's also a woman here standing at the top of the mountain. We have compassion. So they're saying be more compassionate with others. Open yourself to some compassionate healing. Okay, so you may need to do like some Reiki or something, or some type of meditation for unconditional love and compassion. Then we have success. So obviously, whatever this new venture is, whether it be love, spiritual journey, or money or whatever, you're going to be successful. I also feel like some of you are going to receive something in your hand. It could be money, but it could also be a gift. This gift could also be like you have healing hands, or you have you're able to read hands. So look into that. And we have High Priestess. So yeah, some of you are really gifted, okay? You may be psychics, you may be intuitive, you may be empathic. We have cycles and rhythms. So you have to focus on the moon cycles, I'm hearing, but also like when you start getting emotional, really listen to that, so that way you can really pay attention to your body and pay attention to what needs to be released. Because if you don't pay attention to that, then you create stagnation in your different chakras, and some chakras are overactive, others are underactive, and that makes you react differently when they are off. So If you're, for example, if your heart chakra and your sacral chakra are off, you are very angry. You spew off at the mouth. You feel hurt or feel resentment. You feel a lack of control. Your sex drive may be off. You may be really emotional. You tend to get hurt a lot very quickly. If your throat chakra is off, then you might not express yourself. You might sweep things under the rug. And if it's like overactive, see now when we get into like overactive, if you have like an overactive crown chakra or third eye, then you'll have headaches. You'll have buzzing in your ears. You'll have, you know, different situations where like you may feel actually sick, dizzy, migraines, nauseous, you know. So always being aware of what you're eating, also how your chakras are doing, then you will be more self-aware of what's going on with your body. Not just your physical body, your emotional body, and your spiritual body. Then we have Mother Earth. So that always resembles to me your spirit guides watching over you, protecting you. This could also be like a mother deity, or like a grandmother watching over you as well. Okay, so we have these cards as well, the angel answers, and then we'll wrap up your reading. So it's up to you. So we started off with the Fool, and then the Ace of Wands. So it's up to you to start something new. It's up to you to take the risk. It's up to you to be courageous. It's up to you to do all this work, okay? Because if you don't do that, then you're going to end up staying in this discontent emotion, okay? All right? We have in the near future. So I feel like in the near future, you're going to start seeing a lot of this unfold for you. So make sure that you also comment below and let me know how it is resonating with you. I also see if you believe, so that has a lot to do with your manifestations and what you're projecting, okay? So you really have to believe in what you're projecting. You can't just say, I manifest money quickly and easily every day. And then you hesitate because even when you're saying it and you're like hesitating or feeling off about it when you say it, you have to believe it. If you don't believe it, then the universe is not going to believe you either, you know? And then we have within the next few weeks. So in the near future, within the next few weeks, I feel like someone's going to have this epiphany of a new project or new venture, or you're going to actually take action within the next few weeks. You're going to, you know, get prepared, do all this healing work, you know, work on your manifestation. Some of you are going to be script writing. Some of you are going to be focusing on affirmations. But that's really what I got for pile 2. Okay? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Until next time.